So, Arsenal 2, Tottenham 1. And I called the 2-1. You predicted a 2-2. Eric Lamela with one of the sauciest goals you're going to see this season. And that was your first shot. And I'm like, boy, this is all over already. I just knew you. I said it on my watch along that you'd score with your first shot. Bruv, what a sick finish. But where did it go wrong for you lot today?
Everything went wrong from the minute we let you lot have, well, you let me not even say let you lot have the ball, because you lot played well. In fact, you were excellent, absolutely excellent. I knew you lot were gonna bring the fight today. That's why I wasn't really too sure in predicting a win, but I was hell bent on banking on us not losing today. I even put my neck on the line, said to my friend, we're not losing today, because I thought I knew you lot were going to play that well, and I thought we were going to raise our game and at least make it a competitive match, and it was anything but that. Lamela scored a great goal, but let's be honest, it was a goal that came out of nowhere. A decent switch of play from Gareth Bale, who was anonymous today, and then Reguilon first time cross, which was good. Lucas Moura tried to control it. I don't even think he passed it. He tried to control the ball. The ball's bounced off him, and Lamela does that. Great instinctive finish. But it was the one and only shot we had. And I think apart from that, we only had like 3 or 4 other shots, and 2 of them were from dead ball situations. We were terrible today, Lee.
You had a chance where Gabriel just made some mad last ditch like clearance off the line from the free kick that Kane hit the post with. And again, another one that disappeared today. Kane normally turns up. He's normally the man of the moment in these games. Yeah, I didn't see him until the free kick.
But how many times? It's weird because normally Harry Kane likes to drop deep and get into the game. But today, weirdly enough, he was playing further up the pitch. And as a result of him playing further up the pitch, he couldn't get the ball. And even if he was playing deeper, as soon as the ball went into our midfield or went on the right, we'd lose it, bro. We'd lose it. Even in our centre backs, the passing from the back today was poor, just hoofing up the pitch, and it was easy for Arsenal. But I don't want to, honestly, I don't want to take anything away from Arsenal's performance, because you played that well without your best striker, without your best goal threat. Bukayo Saka coming off at halftime, who's been arguably your best player this season. So you played for 45 minutes without pretty much 2 of your best players, and you still deserve to win the game. We only looked the threat in the last probably 5-10 minutes of the game.
10 minutes, yeah.
And
that's when you started launching the ball up to Kane, who was there winning the flick-ons or the knockdowns, and then other than that, you literally did nothing. And I would say I was surprised, but I'm not surprised, because I've seen you a lot this season. I've seen us a lot this season, but I wasn't surprised when we went a goal down, because it's just how we've been all season. One shot goal. Yeah. And bruv, that goal was absolutely insane. Yeah. What a finish. And when Son went off, I was like, oh, okay, I wasn't going to cheer a player getting injured, of course, but you brought Lamela on and I thought, okay, but he went from hero to zero real quick. I don't know what he's thinking, bruv. It's just mad. Scores a mad goal and then ends up getting sent off. You actually called it yesterday. You said Xhaka or Lamela will get sent off, didn't you?
I didn't say that. I think it was Henry that said that. Yeah.
Yeah, one of you said it.
But
that just shows how much we know our teams. I said you'd score with your first shot, you did, and one of you guys said that one of them two's getting. That just shows where we're at as teams. Because
go on.
No, I was going to say, because bruv, that was when it was 1-0. I'm sitting there thinking, oh, here we go again, because we'd hit the bar, we'd hit the post, and then out of nowhere, Odegaard had a stinker at that point, and then Tierney just absolutely destroyed Doherty. What did I tell you about Tierney? He does that one to go inside, and he flicks it outside and whips it first time every time. And he done it, and Odegaard, I know it deflected in off Alderweireld, but he couldn't help that. But at that point, I was like, okay, come on, let's go. Now it's all about game management, because I didn't expect you to come out worse than you were in the first half. And for me, I thought you were even worse in the second half. By that 5 minutes at the end, you did nothing.
You know what, Lee? Listen, we were shit. We were shit. This is what I'm saying. Arsenal, the only thing they did wrong today was not score more goals. Because I think you controlled the game better than us. You defended way better than us. That Gabriel block at the end, ridiculous. And you attacked way better than us. And again, whilst I can't blame Jose Mourinho for the individually shocking performances that we saw today, the approach tells you all you need to know. Arteta is a rookie. Arteta is a rookie with an inferior squad, and you look at the performance you had in possession in compared to us. You can read into that as, it's all Jose Mourinho. I think he plays a big part in that. Fundamentally, we are not coached well enough in possession. No matter how many bum bashings we give to some of these lesser sides, we're not coached well enough in possession. And it showed today when you lot had the ball versus when we had the ball, because we played against a higher level of opposition today and we just didn't know what to do. We just didn't know what to do with the ball. But again, I don't want to put it all down to Jose Mourinho, because I'd be lying to myself if I said that's all down to Jose. And Ndombele was,
because like Gareth Bale's been in great form.
He was invisible today. He was invisible. Not only was he invisible today, Matt Doherty was the worst player on the pitch for us. He was awful, absolutely awful. But honestly, he had zero help from Gareth Bale. Yeah, and when Højbjerg tried to tuck in on that side and help him, it would just leave us isolated in midfield with Ndombele versus Partey and Xhaka. It was a bad performance today from across the board, and that's why you know me. Jose Mourinho needs to go, but I really don't want these players to hide behind the Jose tactics. The Jose tactics are awful. You see the one shot, the 4 shots all game, etc. I've spoken about that, and I'll bang on those drums until the cows come home. But honestly, today I don't even want to get into that. If I'm criticizing Jose Mourinho today, it's gonna be for picking Matt Doherty, keeping him on and keeping him on the pitch for 90 minutes. Embarrassing. He was your trigger point, and it was no coincidence that every single time your attacks were coming from his side. But Ndombele was awful today.
Yeah, that's the worst games he's had all season.
Awful today.
That was one of Harry Kane's worst ever performances. I've never seen him drop a stink like that.
Harry Kane wasn't good today, but he barely got the ball, and this is the problem. He barely got the ball. He was barely.
And he still had a goal disallowed, and he's still hit the post. It's mad, isn't it?
Exactly. Gareth Bale was poor today. Even Reguilon, you know how much I love Reguilon. Even there was one opportunity where it was a shocking loose touch, and of course, we switched the ball to the right-hand side, and Lacazette misses an absolute sitter in front of goal. And this is what I'm saying. Fundamentally, our players crumble today. So whilst I can hear some Jose Mourinho criticism, I don't want it to just be Jose today, because I feel like we're letting the players off the hook there. We are. That's an embarrassing performance.
Before we wrap this up, I don't want to wrap it. I don't want to wrap it up without mentioning my boy Peps. Yeah. Remember yesterday on the preview was cussing Pepe. Yeah.
You played
well. What a pass, by the way. What a pass for the penalty. Yeah. Bruv, if Bale does that, if Kane or Son do that, if some of our players do that, we'd all be waxing lyrical. Bruv, that was some mad pass. And it's funny because I've just heard Freddie Ljungberg say he didn't think it was a penalty.
I need to watch it again because I need to watch it again because a lot of my friends telling me it isn't. And I feel like Lacazette has miskicked the ball. And as a result of him miskicking the ball, because Sanchez's leg's already high, he's kicked Sanchez. But the referee's given a penalty. So I need to watch it again to make a properly informed.
It's a pen.
No, initially it looked the pen, but I'm hearing what people are saying, and I need to watch it again because from the outside looking in, it looks as if Davinson Sanchez has just gone in without a care.
Flying kicks and all that.
That's what I'm saying. I need to watch it properly because these contrasting views for something that I thought was a sure thing, there must be something there. So I need to watch it again. I'm not 100% sure it's a penalty, but from first impression, it looked a penalty to me.
Now, listen, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it. And listen, I love the link for your channel in the title of this video as well, man. And cheers, I won't rub it in too much. And for one day only,
man. I'm literally getting it from all angles, so you may as well. Honestly.
For one day only, I'm not saying nothing about my manager. That's not my manager. I'm just. It's a day where I'm just going to rejoice. I'm going to have a couple more of these, and I'm going to order a curry, bruv, and I'm going to chill. But thank you for coming on, man. Appreciate that.
Man. No problem. Take care, bro.